Hey happy people! So today we are going to try to make a mushroom piccata. We are going to do a vegan version of the chicken piccata, but we're also going to do an alkaline version of this piccata. So to start out, you guys know I love the trumpet mushrooms, or the king oyster mushrooms some people call them. So I'm just going to have two here. As you can see, they are different sizes. They just came in the package like that, so we're going to work with what we got. I do have some spring water here already boiling. We are going to boil them first before we start with our recipe, because we want to get them kind of soft, because trumpet mushrooms are solid. They are solid. So to start off here, we're going to season our water. Always season your water, or you can use broth, veggie broth, whatever you want to use. I'm just using water today. So to season my water, I have some of the Alkaline Cluck Cluck No Bouillon, and we're just going to put a couple of teaspoons of that in there. And I got some Alkaline Italian seasoning, and this is a ½ tablespoon, so we're just going to go with one of those. And let's see here. Let's just do a little salt. I don't need to measure that, just a little salt. Alright. Get that all mixed up there together. And we're just going to add our mushrooms into the broth here. Whoop! Shoot! Hold up. Alright, so back and cleaned all that up. Wasn't expecting that. But, alright, so our mushrooms are in the water here. And we're just going to let these boil. This is going to take anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. It just depends on how big your mushrooms are, how firm they are, how much heat. This little thing right here doesn't give off much heat, so it's going to take me quite some time. But I would say anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. You're basically looking for when you can just pierce them with a fork very easily. That would be great when you start seeing the seasoning just soaking into the mushroom. So I'll be back in probably like 20 minutes, because again, this little thing doesn't, y'all know. Be back. Alright, so I'm back. It's been about 20-25 minutes here. As you can see, it has reduced greatly, the liquid here. So now, I do believe it is fork tender. I can actually stick the fork in them without a problem. Alright, so I am just going to transfer these to the cutting board here. Turn this off. And I'm going to let them sit right there till they're cool enough for me to handle, because I need to cut them and I need to touch them, so I'm not going to burn my fingerprints off here. They'll sit right there till they're cool enough for me to handle. I'll be back. Alright, I am back. They have set long enough for me to be able to handle them, so now we are going to cut them. So the way I'm going to cut this time is different. I'm going to try to turn this way so I can show you guys. I'm going to start at an angle and work my way around like a spiral if I can. Don't hold me to the shape here, but I kind of want it to be a flatter surface than normal, so I'm going to kind of go around here. There we go. Not too close to the edge there. Alright, so opening that up like that. I'm just going to go ahead and cut these two. Alright, second go around. Alright, this one. Okay. I guess I need better knives if I'm going to be cutting like that, huh? That might help. Alright, so we got these done here. So now what we're going to do is I need to season them. So I got, let's go again with some Cluck Cluck bouillon here. Don't be afraid to be generous with the seasonings. And a little sea salt. Not too much of that one though. We got some alkaline black pepper, so we're going to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit of that. A little cayenne pepper, just a little bit for me, not too much, not too much, but feel free to do how much you like, whatever your soul say yes to. Alright, then a little bit more of our Italian seasoning here. Kind of pat that in there. Flip them over and then season the other side here. Alright, so now we got those all seasoned. We are now going to get our oil all heated up here. Hope y'all can see that. Alright, I got a skillet here. Going to turn on our heat. And I'm just going to add enough oil just to fry these, not to deep fry them. This is grapeseed oil, by the way. We're going to let that get heated up there, get nice and hot. And while that's doing that, let's move some of this out the way. We're going to take our flour. Today I have white spelt flour. I know you are saying you are not going to use Mr. Stay Happy's alkaline spelt flour season. I am not today because I want these seasonings to come through. So I am just going to use the white spelt flour today. We are not using Mr. Stay Happy's alkaline seasoned flours. Just white spelt. So we're just going to dredge our mushrooms and our flour. Get a nice coating. Not too thick. Put that on there. Alright, so we're just going to wait on the oil to heat up here, so then we're just going to drop them in there, let them get a nice browning on them. I'll be right back. Alright, so our oil is ready here, so we're just going to take our mushroom, shake it off here, and we're going to put this in here. And we're just going to fry that till we get a nice browning on there. I have to bring this over here. Turn the heat down a little bit there. I don't want it to cook too fast. Alright, so our mushrooms here have a nice little coating on them, as you can see. So now, Let's set them over here on our plate. And move on to the next set here. Alright, so our second set here, I do believe is done. Look at that. Nice coating on there. There we go. Now, turn the heat down on this. And we're going to keep all of that in there. And now we're going to add our olives. This is green olives here. This is to replace usually the capers in the recipe, but we don't use capers, so I'm going to use green olives and kind of get up all that little bits off of the bits of flour and season there off of the skillet. Smash a couple of these like they do with the capers. Go. So now we're going to add our cooking wine here. Again, I'll say this, I do have a video on cooking wine, but this is before green grapes became extinct. So I have made up a new one here. I need to make a video on how just to make this one. This is just basically some veggie broth, some key lime juice, some agave, and sea salt. And we're just going to pour that in there, and that's going to substitute for the cooking wine. Now let's get those pieces off there. Heat back up a little bit there, a little bit there. Now, so while it's going, we're going to add some more seasonings to this because we just want flavor in this. So, a little bit more of the Cluck Cluck bouillon, a little bit more of the Alkaline Italian seasoning. A little bit of black pepper too. Why not? So now I'm going to add just my plain veggie broth here. My key lime juice. And I have some alkaline black pepper. I do have alkaline black pepper. I have some alkaline butter here. This is Mr. Stay Happy's, again right there. It'll be in the description link. Mr. Stay Happy's alkaline butter. It is not made with coconut oil or soy. So it is safe to heat. No olive oil. Just let this melt off in there. Turn my heat up so it'll come to a boil right quick. I want to reduce this sauce down to about a half so we can concentrate the flavors here. See how easily the butter melts? Alright, so I'm just going to let that come up to a boil, and then we're just going to reduce it down to about half there. So Be right back. Alright, so our sauce here has reduced down here. So I'm just going to turn the heat down here. And at this point you have two options. You can pretty much spoon this sauce right over your mushrooms, or just stick the mushrooms in the sauce. I am going to stick the mushrooms in the sauce. But before I do that, just look at these mushrooms. That looks good. Alright, so just put your mushrooms right back in the sauce here. Any oil or whatever that may be on the plate, use that too. And I'm just going to turn this completely off now because they don't need it to be on at all. I'm just heating up the mushrooms a little bit, which they don't need to be. I don't know why. I'm doing it. And that's basically it. I'm going to pan, well, I need a thumbnail, so let's do this. I think I will just put them back in here. I should have just spooned the sauce over it, huh? That probably would have been better. Live and you learn. I thought of it, I guess. I brought a spoon. Alright, I think that is enough sauce for now. Let y'all see that. So now, I'm going to just taste a little bit here. Because dinner is not, well, lunch, should I say. It's not for like a couple of hours here. Come on, grab it for it. I don't know if y'all can see that in there. Alright, here we go. Definitely got flavor. As soon as you put it in your mouth, flavor. The butter gives it that silkiness. Well, I might have to make me a plate here. I like these. I like the flavor. Oh yeah, I like that. Alright, so that is it. Give this a try. New idea, something to add to your list of recipes that are alkaline. So now give you some inspiration, something a little different, you know, spice it up a little bit, something different than just your chickpeas or whatever every day. So now you have a mushroom piccata, and yeah, mushroom piccata, and it is alkaline. So there you go. So give me a thumbs up for that. I'll give you a new recipe here. And of course you gotta hit the notification bell right there. I mean the subscribe button right there if you are not a subscriber, so you can see all these amazing little meals that we make, dishes and things like that. Go to MrStayHappy.com, MrStayHappy.com right there. Also in the description box for all of the alkaline seasonings, sauces, condiments, dressings, and more. We are constantly adding on a monthly basis here. So your alkaline pantry for all your alkaline cooking needs. What else can I say? That is it. Until the next video, stay happy.
my stress. Check it out.